Write structural formulas for all constitutionally isomeric compounds having the given formula. This time we're doing C3H9N. C3H9N. Okay, so the first one is where we have 3 carbons, and then at that end carbon we have an N, and now we just furnish our structure with H's. Middle carbons take 2 H's. That's a middle one. And that nitrogen can take 2 H's and a lone pair, so that you don't have a formal charge on nitrogen. Okay? If you count the number of H's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's correct. The second one is where 1, 2, 3. The nitrogen now is attached to that middle carbon. Okay, so then the H's, that can take 3, and carbons take 3 H's. That carbon has 4 bonds to it, or 3 bonds, so that can take 1 more H. And that nitrogen can take 2 H's and a lone pair. The third one is where you have a nitrogen in the middle, surrounded by 3 C's. Furnish, that can take 3. That can take 3 H's. And this can take 3 H's. Nitrogen has 2, 4, 6. Then it's going to have that lone pair there and not an H, because what happens if we put an H at that nitrogen is what we now have a formal charge of +1 on the nitrogen, because neutral nitrogen is 5. Around it you have 4 electrons, so 5 minus 4 is +1. So therefore that should be a lone pair and not an H. And so you have 3 constitutional isomers.